We probably all had the fantasy of living in a treehouse during our childhood years. Some of us might have been lucky enough to have had a treehouse, or a friend with one, when we were younger. The imagination can run free in a forest, and fantasies can turn into reality. Treehouses aren't just for children, either. There are incredible treehouse vacation rentals, lodges, and hotels in Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Panama, and Belize that will excite your childhood self, while also satiating your adult needs.
Hey guys, if you are new to my channel, make sure to click on the subscribe and the bell icon to get notification every time I upload a video.
Treehouse Lodge. The Treehouse Lodge is situated on a 10-acre, 40,500 square meter piece of property close to the breathtakingly beautiful Playa Uva on the Caribbean coast. The Treehouse Lodge is highly dedicated to the environment and to its guests. It is one of the few hotels that has a certificate for sustainable tourism, CST. Each treehouse has its own theme and has been built using recycled and sustainable materials and reclaimed wood from the surrounding jungle. These treehouses are exquisite and quite luxurious, while keeping an authentic rustic jungle feel. The lodge also has its own foundation, the Ignaverde Foundation, committed to protecting and restoring green iguana populations.
Featuring just 6 open-air houses hidden away in the nature, steps from the white sands of Punta Uva Beach. You'll enjoy all the luxuries of an eco-lodge with a friendly personalized touch. The Treehouse Lodge is perfect for couples and families who wish to stay in a real Costa Rican authentic experiences and are looking for an off-the-beaten-path destination that offers more than the typical luxury hotel experience alone. In most online travel reviews, the Treehouse Lodge is described as a super quiet, safe, and beyond beautiful vacation rental place. Others say it is the perfect beachfront hotel to relax and unwind in combination of adventure and lots of wildlife activities like canopies, fishing, and jungle hikes. Beach House. Built entirely from fallen nispero, loquat, trees that oxen dragged from deep in the rainforest, the beach house lies 80 meters from the shoreline, so you can actually lie in bed and watch waves lap the beach. Beach Suite. The Beach Suite, an original and striking building from the outside due to its futuristic look, full of unusual shapes and colors, and a place that really surprises with the size of its bathroom and the creativity of its design. Crystal House. This house is a magical fantasy surrounded by recycled art and nature incorporated. The house has 2 bedrooms and sleeps up to 6 people. Garden House. The garden house is built almost entirely from bamboo and sleeps 4 people in 1 king-size and 1 queen-size bedroom. Treehouse. Built on tall stilts, this back-to-your-childhood house is submerged by the forest, with a sloped wooden suspension bridge leading steeply to its front door. The School Bus. The latest addition to Treehouse Lodge's collection of imaginative houses, the School Bus, is an upcycled 1980-era bus repurposed into a visually stimulating creative space nestled in lush garden, at once inspiring and relaxing.
Rancho Delicioso. If your childhood treehouse fantasy somewhat resembled the Swiss Family Robinson house, Rancho Delicioso's newest structure, the River Palace, will make your dream come true. This 3-level home was built using locally sourced and indeed natural materials. This treehouse has immense open spaces, 7 bridges that connect different areas of the house, 2 bathrooms, a kitchen, a huge dining room table made from a single branch of a kabuya tree, and 6 hanging beds. This is a beautiful space to come and be creative, join a retreat, yoga or permaculture, or just enjoy the peacefulness of the Montezuma area.
It took nearly a year to build, and was designed with the idea to make it the most beautiful and interesting building in the area, using mostly natural materials. Nearly all the wood comes from a farm across the street or nearby. The structure is around 70 feet tall, making it the tallest habitable building in the southern Nicoya Peninsula of Costa Rica. It's constructed 20 feet in the air, at the center of 3 valleys. It has 3 bridges to reach it. Inside, it has 3 floors, all built into one very large room. Many people remark, when looking up, that it has an M.C. Escher feel to the design, because of the many floors, stairs, and bridges. The second floor has a catwalk bridge to a small space with a work area for people with laptops or who want to do art, or just hang out and look out at the farm in the westward direction. It has a very large triangle-shaped window, and the upper half of this is done with stained glass. Lighting. The roof is designed with a ring vent at the top, to let in some light and remove hot air. The crown has a set of lights that create a rainbow-style glow from above. We did this by simply cutting out colored stage gels and putting them over white LED lights. All the lights in the structure are eco-friendly LED lighting. The ceiling is raw palm, stripped and bound together in the traditional way. It's truly gorgeous. The structure of course has no air conditioning, but the palm roof is very insulating, and with the many windows and doors, plus ceiling fans, the structure stays plenty cool day and night. Kitchen. It has a full kitchen, with refrigerator, double sink, and gas burners for cooking, although for our retreats we won't be eating here. This is mainly for the guests to make themselves a snack, or for if we rent it out for private use. Perhaps the most spectacular part of the inside of the River Palace is the 16-foot-long table per bar. It was made from a single branch that fell off a huge Sanizaro tree in Kabuya in a storm. Bathrooms. There are 2 bathrooms in the main structure. One on the first floor and one on the second. Each has its own sink. Outside, underneath one of the mini towers, there are 2 showers that are made in concrete, much like those at Annamaya. Bridges. Because the structure is built over a stream and basically floats in the air, the access is only from 3 long wood bridges, each of which goes from a different land mass in the farm. There are also 2 metal bridges lower down, for use by the workers or tours. If we hadn't done this, we would inevitably have a lot of people with muddy feet walking through the structure in order to quickly get from one part of the farm to another. In total, the structure has 7 different bridges inside and out. Hanging nest beds. The structure has 6 round nest beds, each of which is hanging from ropes. They have their own lighting, a personal fan, a mosquito net, not that you really need it, and are perhaps the coolest beds in the world. There are 2 nest beds on the first floor, and 4 on the second floor, so total 6 of these. They're close together, very cozy. For guests who want privacy, the loft rooms above are best for you. Private rooms. The 3rd floor is a loft with ladder-type stairs to reach it. In this loft are 2 small private rooms, each with a queen-size bed and an interesting, narrow triangle-shaped window with a view. Each room has its own ceiling fan. The bed is made from local Molina antique, and has a fire flames design. These private rooms overlook the main room, but there are curtains for privacy for guests who need it. Single beds. We also have 2 single beds on the first floor, for those of you who might not like the motion of the hanging beds. During the day, these beds will probably end up being used from time to time by everyone, because they're also our sofas. On the upside, they're the closest to the kitchen, for grabbing a midnight snack. Although these are on the bottom floor, they're still around 20 feet above the creek bed below, so they have a nice view.